You ever look at your bank account and feel like your money is just, well, sitting there, not really doing much of anything? What if I told you there's a whole other side to building wealth that your bank probably isn't telling you about? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and explore those hidden pathways. Let's get right into it.
I mean, we've all heard this, right? It's the classic safe advice. You work hard, put your money in the bank, and trust that everything will be fine. But honestly, in today's world, is just being safe really enough to get you where you want to be? Because what if that's not the whole picture? What if there are these powerful, totally legal ways to make your money work for you that banks just, conveniently forget to mention? It's time to see what they're not exactly advertising on their billboards.
So what is this big secret anyway? Now hold on, this isn't some conspiracy theory. It's actually just business. But once you understand this one simple truth about how banks really work, it can completely change how you see your own money.
And here's the absolute key to it all. These other ways of growing money, they aren't hidden because they're shady or against the rules. Nope, they're just not as profitable for the banks. So naturally, they're not going to shout about them from the rooftops like they do with credit cards and loans.
Just look at this. On one side, you've got the bank's greatest hits, products where they're the middleman, taking a cut of your money. But on the other side, you have strategies that let you generate income directly, often by cutting that middleman out. See, the more money you make on your own, the less they make in fees. It's really that simple.
Okay, so are you ready to actually go down some of these paths? We're going to look at two specific strategies that can really empower you to take charge of your financial life in a way you might have never even thought was possible. All right, first up, this one requires a bit of a mental shift. We need to stop thinking just like a saver and start thinking like an owner. This right here is where real wealth creation can begin.
And one of the coolest ways to become an owner is through something called a REIT. So picture this. You could own a tiny slice of that huge shopping mall in your city, or that brand new shiny office tower downtown. A REIT lets you do that. You get a piece of the rent checks from all those big name stores and companies without ever having to be a landlord.
And this is what makes it such a game changer. You can forget about saving up a massive down payment or getting a phone call at 2 a.m. about a leaky pipe. With a REIT, you can tap into the benefits of real estate like rental income and property value growth without all the usual cost and hassle. It's pretty amazing.
Okay, you ready for the next one? Let's take it even a step further. What if, instead of just cutting out the middleman, you could actually become the bank? I know, it sounds kind of crazy, but stick with me here. Let me introduce you to the world of P2P, or peer-to-peer lending. Think of it like a marketplace that connects people who have money to lend with people who need to borrow. You, the lender, provide the loan directly through a secure platform, and you get to earn the interest. The bank is totally out of the equation.
You can really see the difference here, right? In a traditional loan, your money goes to the bank, which then lends it out and keeps a big chunk of the profit. With P2P, your money goes straight from you to the borrower. You're in control, and you get to keep more of the rewards.
So we've talked about some really interesting tools, REITs, P2P lending, but the real secret to all of this, the thing that connects everything, isn't actually a product at all. It's a mindset. And it's a lot simpler than you might think. Think about it like this. A salary is great, but you get paid once for the work you just did. The wealthy, they think differently. They focus on building cash flow, creating systems that bring in money month after month, year after year, whether they're actively working or not. That's the goal. So why doesn't your bank teach you to think this way? Well, it's pretty simple. If you're busy building your own streams of recurring income, you're a lot less likely to need their high-interest credit cards and personal loans. It reduces your dependency on them.
Okay, now, before we all get carried away and start dreaming, we need to pause for a second and have a quick reality check. Because this stuff isn't magic. There are real risks involved, and it is absolutely crucial that you understand them.
Let's be perfectly clear about this. If you're looking for a guaranteed 100% safe return, this is not for you. If you're not willing to put in the time to do your own research and really learn this stuff, this is not for you. And if the thought of potentially losing money keeps you up at night, then this is definitely not for you. Risk is always part of the equation here.
Seriously, if you only remember one single thing from our time together today, please let it be this. Education always comes first. Your knowledge is your single greatest asset, and it's your best defense against making a bad decision. Don't put a single dollar into anything until you really get it. So, where do we go from here? Well, this isn't the end of the road. In fact, think of this as just the beginning. The start of a new way of looking at your financial future. And the path forward? That's yours to decide.
And, the point of all this isn't to be anti-bank. Not at all. The goal is to be financially smart. It's about knowing all the options that are out there so you can make the best choices for yourself and take real control of your own financial destiny.
Look, building real lasting wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, but the cost of doing nothing, the cost of not knowing your options, that can be incredibly expensive. So I guess the only real question left is, are you going to let your money just sit there, or are you ready to put it to work?